In the day's other news, comedian Bill Cosby was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison for sexual assault. The judge denied bail and sent him immediately off to jail. Cosby is 81. He was convicted of drugging and assaulting a woman in 2004, but some 60 women have accused him of similar crimes going back 50 years. William Brangham will join us for a full report later in the program. Pope Francis conceded today that the Catholic Church's sex abuse scandals are driving people away from the Church. In Estonia, the Pope acknowledged that the Church needs to address those concerns honestly. He spoke to a crowd of young people as he wrapped up a 4-day visit to the Baltics.
Abbiamo davvero bisogno di convertirci.
We ourselves need to be converted. We have to realize that in order to stand by your side, we need to change many situations that put you off. We know that many young people do not turn to us for anything because they don't feel we have anything meaningful to say to them. This is very bad when a church behaves in such a way that young people believe that it cannot give anything to their lives.
The pontiff's comments came as German bishops released a report that nearly 3,700 Germans were abused by Catholic clergy between 1946 and 2014. More than half of them were 13 years old or younger. Iran has issued a new threat to retaliate for Saturday's attack on a military parade. The attack in Ahvaz killed at least 24 people. Officials blamed Arab separatists backed by Arab nations. Today, a news agency close to the hardline Revolutionary Guard posted a video depicting potential missile attacks on Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. The government of China demanded today that the U.S. cancel a $330 million arms sale to Taiwan. China claims Taiwan is a province. In Beijing, the foreign ministry warned that the arms deal would inflict severe damage on U.S.-China relations.
It harms China's sovereignty and security interest. We express strong dissatisfaction and firm opposition to this arms sale. We have made solemn complaints with the U.S. side. Taiwan is an inalienable part of Chinese territory. Nobody can waver the Chinese government's resolution and will to safeguard our national sovereignty and territorial integrity.
The arms sale by the Trump administration comes amid growing tensions between the U.S. and China over trade. Back in this country, Deputy U.S. Attorney General Rod Rosenstein remains on the job, pending a meeting on Thursday with President Trump. White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders declined to say today if Mr. Trump still has confidence in Rosenstein. She said only that he, quote, has confidence in the system. Rosenstein has denied that he talked of recording the president or of removing him from office. The havoc from Hurricane Florence triggered new warnings today. 11 days after the storm hit coastal North Carolina, the town of Georgetown, South Carolina, is bracing for historic flooding. Authorities there are urging some 8,000 people to leave their homes. Rising rivers could put parts of the town under 10 feet of water, with more rain to come. Grizzly bears are now protected again from hunting in Wyoming and Idaho. On Monday, a federal judge restored federal protections for the animals and blocked the first grizzly hunts in the lower 48 states in nearly 30 years. The judge ruled that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service was wrong to decide last year that the bears were no longer threatened. And rising interest rates and oil prices weighed on Wall Street today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost nearly 70 points to close at 26,492. The Nasdaq rose 14 points, but the S&P 500 slipped 3. Still to come on the NewsHour, how lawmakers are responding to the allegations against Brett Kavanaugh. President Trump addresses the world at the United Nations. Bill Cosby is sentenced to prison for sexual assault, and much more.